Hey everyone, we'll get started here in just a little bit, just posting it around social media here, get some live gameplay in. All right, well, hello everyone. Mike Lowe here, and we are live. We are playing some NBA 2K. Again, focused on gameplay for MyNBA. So, of course, against the AI, this is using my custom slider set. I posted it earlier in the week. This is, truthfully, this is the best I feel like I have experienced a sports game. And I don't want to say that I've tuned a sports game. I want to be really careful with how I use that language because, again, like this game is just, it's so well done out of the box. Of course, with sliders, we're able to tweak that a little bit. But for my experience, I have never really gotten a game to kind of play the way that it's been playing for me right now. The Knicks have won 3 out of their last 5 games. We're still 5-11. You can see there. Shortly, we'll be playing the 8-7 Hornets. We've kind of developed a fun rivalry against. I think we've played them at least twice, and so they beat us both times. They've been really, I guess for MyNBA, kind of high scoring games. They've been really fun. But looking to get that first win, we've been close. We've kind of blown some leads against them and things like that. But we're starting to play a lot better. We're healthy. One of the things you'll see in this slider set is actual injuries. You're going to see quite a few injuries throughout the league. You're not going to have a bunch of players playing and starting in all 82 games. And there were times when we had 3 starters hurt at once, and it was a grind. And so we are down to just Quentin Grimes, who's hurt for us. They have a couple injuries on their team, which I can show you really quick here. But again, you're going to see some injuries for sure. Here you can see there's some guys who are day-to-day, like Jason Tatum. But out for the season, we have 4 players already, just a month into the season. So maybe a little bit high, but again, they're not all superstars. And if you look around the real NBA, there's players who are out for the whole year with knee injuries and things like this. And this is exactly what we're seeing. Achilles, we're seeing ACLs and things like that. So as far as Charlotte goes, they do have a few players out, so this might be our best chance to get these guys. I think Nick Richards was a player I remember playing pretty consistently for them, at least the first few times we played, a guy off the bench who's a pretty good center for them. And then, of course, the rookie Brandon Miller, who really went off on us the last time we played. It doesn't look like these guys will be playing. And as I mentioned, we just have Quentin Grimes out right now. So a guy who does technically start for us, but we're able to rotate pretty well here with quickly coming in off the bench to start. And we've been getting some good production. The only really roster move that we've made, in case you missed a previous stream, we did sign, just because we needed some depth here with the injuries we had, we signed Javonte Green, kind of an undersized power forward. It's pretty much all he's playing. He hasn't really played small forward much for us. And he's been okay. You could arguably say he's kind of having his best season so far with us, just with the playing time. He's cooled off a lot when he was starting. He was just, absolutely, he was leading the NBA. I think, and again, really, really small sample size, but in 3-point percentage, that slider's gone down, I think, just 1 point since I started this season. So he has been pretty lights out from out there for us. And again, just really kind of picking his spots. That's how I try and play. I don't try to force stuff. I'm not trying to be flashy. You're not going to see the world's most flashy gameplay here. I'm still getting better at the game. There's a lot of you watching this stream who would kick my ass in this game, and that's okay. But getting better, having a ton of fun, and really just try to pick our spots on offense, really trying to know these players, not forcing things. and letting kind of the player quirks, letting the player ratings kind of work for us and not against us. But I do want to get into some gameplay. We might play 2. We'll see. They take a little bit longer, especially if we're kind of chatting. I do have the chat up on my phone. I'm keeping an eye on it here. So if there's anything you want to talk about here, really quick, because I always have people ask, I'm not playing anything EA Sports right now. I've uninstalled everything at this point. Madden, just really disappointed with how Madden kind of played out this year from Electronic Arts, and just really trying to get into NBA 2K a lot. Certainly MLB The Show, but with it being so late here and the new game coming out in just a few months, kind of waiting for that to dive back into there. So there's some quick updates there. Yeah, I'm excited to get into it. Let's get into some gameplay again, but having a ton of fun with this team. Can see the starting lineups there. I think some opportunities for us are going to be at the forward positions, especially Julius Randle. I think with Miles Bridges not being a great defender here, I think we could really try to get Julius Randle going. I think RJ Barrett maybe against Hayward could be an opportunity, but again, really looking to get Barrett more involved in the passing. That's kind of his strong suit with this roster. Of course, Quickly and Brunson are gonna get theirs, especially Brunson against Melo. I think is another good matchup. But both those guys are pretty good perimeter defenders. Hayward's a decent perimeter defender, and so again, it's kind of the Julius Randle Brunson show, which isn't a huge surprise. They're our 2 best players on the team. Of course, Mitchell Robinson will try to muscle in and get a few extra points. He had over 20 rebounds in our last game, so pretty cool to see there. And they have some bench players, same thing, who can play. I think for a bench, they have some defenders who are pretty decent coming off the bench. But music's turned off here, of course, for streaming purposes. But we're gonna jump on in. Hornets at Knicks. I wonder if our home field advantage has improved at all. I think it's been like a B- or C+ maybe. Oddly, we're 5-11. This looks like an in-game or an in-season tournament game. We are 3-0 in the in-season tournament. I don't even know what that means. I'll admit I don't really quite understand the in-season tournament, but we are 3-0. So 3 of our 5 wins have been in the in-season tournament. Kind of weird. So if someone wants to fill me in, like, are we about to win something cool here? I have no clue what this even does. I know the players in real life just get a chunk of money, I guess, if they win it. I'm not sure if it plays into anything else. So as I mentioned, Quickly starting today at shooting guard. He's one happy dude. Loves basketball. Julius Randle's probably the player that I've been learning to play with the most. Like, I probably had the most improvement with him. I didn't quite know how to utilize him right when I was starting this, so he's been coming on a lot more. And Brunson's just been lights out. Like, I mean, arguably, if we make a playoff run here, like, he could be in the MVP discussion. He's been that good. Again, trying to kind of taper that off a little bit and get more guys involved, but he's a dynamite player to play with.
Still young, but we have excitement in the air as the in-season tournament reaches the final game before the knockout stage. I'm Brian Anderson.
Okay, so there's a knockout stage after this. That's helpful.
Barry. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Charlotte Hornets. On Thursday, they'll take on
I don't really care about the Hornets schedule. They do show this a little bit too much. But I always like to try and watch these pregame shows. I appreciate it. I wish more sports games did a better job with their pregame. So thank you 2K for putting some effort into that for sure. All right, so have a little bit of game plan again. Kind of get Julius Randle involved, certainly Brunson, but we don't need to force it. Open shots are king. That's how we play. Open shots, don't force it. Play good D. You're going to see real quick all of the cursor. I have as many visual things off as I possibly can. You're going to see play art because I need them. I'm not a basketball aficionado, so I do like to kind of follow the play art as best I can. But even the cursor is off. I am controlling the Knicks. So on defense, if you're using my settings the way I have it, you really just have to be aware of kind of where your guy is. You can obviously hit X to just jump onto the guy covering the ball. You can use the icon selection, but really make sure you're selecting a guy who's on screen so that you can see what the heck's going on with, especially broadcast camera, which is what I use.
And it's Barrett in at the 3 slot. And here in Game 4 of the in-season tournament, both of these teams have held their own in group play.
So I'm going to be Brunson here.
But somebody's taking home an L tonight.
That was quick.
This ought to be a good one.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
See if we can back down Bridges here. They call it an ISO here.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And although Randall can run an offense,
you'll see fouls in the slider set. Very proud of that. Realistic amount.
Where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen.
Game looks so good. Tattoos, even on generated rookies. I know the generated rookies don't look perfect, but they've done such an awesome job with this game.
First free throw is
just wish we had a football game from them still.
Continuing to fight out there, whether you're looking at his career or any individual game, this guy just doesn't back down.
And he makes both free throws.
So taking Brunson here.
Now here's
That's
Ball.
my guys on screen. Ball really would just want to keep a little tighter defense on him out on the perimeter there. He can shoot. Obviously, he's a good playmaker.
Pass to Rozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
All right, Mitchell Robinson, get this rebound.
Here's Hayward. And
there we go.
It off the right side of the rim. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York.
Another ISO play they're calling here.
Here he goes. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Yeah, Brunson's
They called 2 ISO plays in a row here. I'll stick with Brunson. If I start struggling on the perimeter, I'll switch to Mitchell Robinson a little bit and just try to cheat a little bit down low.
Back to Ball. Let's go with a 3. It's all done by Robinson. Randall outside. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in.
Okay, what are we doing here?
Down low. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. He gets it in there.
That's not really the possession we wanted there, but we'll take it.
Comfortable from that range to knock one down.
Rozier outside. To the inside. Out to Hayward. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hayward. There's Ball with a 3. Randall pulls down the board.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Inside.
All right, let's get it set up here.
Brunson against Bridges. For 3, Randall. And Rozier pulls it down.
Pretty open on that.
Charlotte trailing. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Here.
To end the drive.
Way too aggressive.
What I love about Rozier is
most of my defensive challenges are my own.
Outside, in between.
Get better though.
Doesn't matter.
I'm kind of a terrible guard.
Rozier against Quickly. Pass to Randall. Outside Brunson. Randall a screen on Ball. Here's Brunson.
Oh, jeez, that's usually in.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted. Just
got some
didn't go in.
mismatches here, but a quick shot by
The
them.
offensive rebound. That ties the game.
I mean, I can't do much trying to rebound with Brunson there.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was
Looks like we
really
might be going to
aware
Randall
there to
here,
go and
which I like.
collect that rebound in the possession.
Now here's Brunson. Last game, 26 points for him. Ball with a steal. The 3 ball is rebounded by Barrett. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
I like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 8 so
quickly
far.
here.
Pass to Hayward. Bridges outside. Ball against Brunson. Takes a step back. With the teardrop. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game
You're going to
plan
see
coming
fast break points here.
Charlotte has gone 0 for 3 from downtown.
Something they're Definitely try to spend a little time on. Again, a lot of credit to the game working on those. You're going to see illegal screens.
You're not going to fool the
You're going to see whistles, I guess. Real basketball. It's kind of the idea here.
Saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
See Daniel Warren, what's up, man? He says, your sliders are the truth. I just got them off 2K share, realistic as hell. Yeah, that's, hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. That's what we're going for sure. They feel good, and again, I said earlier in the stream, like, credit goes to 2K, man. Like, I'm not reinventing the game here. Like, they have a good game. I know a lot of people complain about it, but, like, I mean, guys, this is the best sports game. Like, there's no question. Get in there.
Pure from three-point range. Randall's got 7 points.
And you know, I don't play the online modes really. I mean, I don't at all. It's, you know, but I follow the Reddit. I see people are complaining about it. It's not like, to me, like, most of the complaints just aren't real basketball, and that's okay. Like, I don't knock it. I just don't play those modes. I do like realism. That's what I'm kind of looking for and what I'm after.
Pass to Randall. Quickly outside. And he drives in.
Oh.
Here's Barrett.
Let's get a little something going here with Randall.
Shot clock at 6. Outside for Randall. Hayward with a steal.
Good steal.
Now the Hornets moving it up. Will it go? Hey, the slam by Hayward.
He's trying to kick that to the corner for a 3. But got the ball stolen.
Pass to Robinson. Quickly outside. Now here's Barrett. Driving inside. Shoots over Hayward. Barrett can't hit.
Nobody getting
a lot of times too, I'll stick with the guy I last shot with. So, and it's just easy because you can match up pretty easily. Odds are the guy who you'd be covering is the guy who was just covering you. Not always. Careful of mismatches. But I'm just with Barrett here watching Hayward, who I don't mind if he tries a 3, but everything else I want to try to play tight on him.
Bridges misses. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor.
Looks like we're going down to Barrett here.
Gets ball. Right side Barrett. Buries it down low. And the Knicks lead by 7.
I'm impressed with RJ Barrett and his
Brunson
body
here.
control when he's around the
Actually,
like that.
we're gonna go Mitchell Robinson.
Rozier outside.
Try to cheat a little bit, start running some pick and screens, stuff like this.
And here is Williams.
Oh god, jumping around way too much.
Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Good execution.
As I mentioned earlier, I'm not going to be winning Defensive Player of the Year with my defensive play. I'm working on it. Still fun though. Same play as before. Try to mix it up though.
It's Barrett on the wing. His last outing, he had 24 points.
Looking there, I like it.
6 to
Pick
shoot.
and roll here.
Randall a screen on ball. Top of the key. Brunson misses.
I tried to kick it down to
how they've attacked the boards here
Randall
in the
there.
first quarter.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Ooh, that's a good look for them.
One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Here's Randall. Randall with the jam.
Yeah, Randall
That's
does
the
a good
matchup
job.
we
His
want.
frame alone helps to create some space just with a little
Quickly.
pivot there.
Yeah, let's go to Mitchell Robinson. I'll start playing a little more center here.
Here's Bridges.
Can definitely cheat and try to help out.
It's going to be an
Another illegal
illegal
screen. Can definitely try to help out the defense.
Here, his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
And the Knicks making a change here. Grimes is checked in. And the Hornets making a change here as well. Smith, he's checked in for LaMelo Ball. Now here's Quickly. No points so far. An easy 2 on the layup.
I really like Quickly. I love when he's off the bench. Right now he's starting because of injuries to Grimes, or an injury to Grimes, I should say. It's such a nice luxury to have a 80 overall dude who can score from anywhere coming off the bench. But truthfully, I don't really need him in the starting lineup. I feel like we have enough other options to work with. But
Bridges against Randall.
Oh, that's terrible.
Rozier.
Oh, damn. Wait, why is Grimes playing?
To the inside.
Isn't Grimes 6?
And he drops it in from the low post. And now just a 5-point New York lead.
Yeah, when
I think
Hayward
Grimes is
has
number
the ball,
6.
he
That's weird. He's
watches
playing. He
all
must be like that
games.
day-to-day injury
That's
or
how he
something.
finds
But he came off the
wide
bench.
guys to feed.
Here's Randall. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
What's up, Woody? Woody says, your 2K sliders are incredible. As always, Mike. My Pistons are 1-1. They feel so fluid and realistic. Hey, that's what they were in real life. The Pistons were 2-1 at one point this season. They've now lost 22 games in a row. So they're what, 2-23? So if you think sliders are crazy sometimes, like, oh, I mean, you know, Pistons can't adjust sliders. They just got to keep playing through it. But another thing I love about this game, they have confidence in this game. They have team chemistry, right? I mean, that stuff, you don't think that stuff's playing into the way the Pistons are playing right now? You don't think they get timid in the fourth quarter when they're leading, which they have been a lot, and then they just melt? I've watched a lot of these Piston games. They're fun to watch. They're just, and their defense is just pretty bad. And then just, yeah, I mean, they just get a little timid.
Washington, a screen on
Like they just go in these streaks of just like, man, they just can't hit anything.
Hayward outside. Puts it up from 15.
Yeah, that was a good look for him.
Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo pass to Hart. Back to DiVincenzo.
Shoot it, dude.
Uses the glass.
He's good down low. DiVincenzo, I really like him. I love the.
Not much else that D's going to do right now. Dante making a challenging Jay.
I love the. I forget what it is, but the badge where he can just kind of like just defend. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Let's control the wrong guy. But he can control, or he can press a guy like the whole court. I forget what it's called, 94 feet or something. It's so awesome. Yeah, Quentin Grimes, first game back.
1:44 left in the first quarter here.
We're finally healthy.
Back to Randall. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Ooh, refs are calling that today. It is truly hard to believe. Like, I remember, I'm embarrassed. I texted my friends when they were 2-1. I'm like, dude, the Pistons look good. Because, like, they could have been 3-0. Was it the Heat they lost to? Like, kind of the last second. They had, like, a last-second shot or something. And, they look good. And yeah, it's just, I mean, confidence is just shot, man. It's frustrating. And like, even, like, I'm definitely not one of these people I see on like Pistons Reddit who's like, you know,
with the step back, 5 to shoot.
Sorry, too many things going on here.
Here's Thor. Charlotte again missing. And so it's
but who thinks like Kate Cunningham's like a bust or something? Like, but I mean, he's not really playing great right now.
Green with the ball.
There's a lot of turnovers, seems like.
Here's Grimes.
Hey, Grimes, first bucket in a while? Yeah.
Another 3.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
All right, let's not pull a Pistons.
I
gotta start paying more attention here. I had no idea we're winning by 9 points.
Now here's Smith.
It's because it's an in-season tournament game. We've been lights out in these. We just love the spotlight. And I'm pumped that I didn't even know this was. I randomly just streamed this. I didn't even know. Oh, all right. Yeah, let's set it up. Come on.
Brunson against Smith. Now Brunson scoring around.
Oh, we got a huge mismatch here.
A game. A very talented offensive player. Hartenstein.
Yeah. Didn't even notice that till the end.
And now an 11-point New York lead.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Oops.
Well, dominant so far. That's the
I'm gonna switch to the center
responsibility of
here.
the
So
starters.
we're
Now
playing
let's
center.
see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same
Stick
kind
with him,
of
Brunson.
high-level
Good job.
contributions.
To the middle. Here's Washington.
Washington
powers
Not sure how I could have played that better.
Yeah, what a creative player in these pick and rolls. Ball takes
No, get
pleasure
away. I hate when he always runs over. Like, I'm trying to roll it out to Brunson, and then the shooting guard always comes over and picks it up. Like, what are you doing?
It's the Knicks leading by 9.
Woody says the Pistons look so promising at the start of the season. Yeah, I agree. I think Cade is showing some promise. I mean, of course, yeah, he's first pick in the draft a few years ago, but we need to hear something from upper management. Oh, I mean, that's at the end of the day. I mean, you have a coked out owner in Tom Gores. Like, that dude's just a joke. He needs to go. He's a terrible owner, and unfortunately, we experienced this with the Lions. Like, you just can't get rid of owners until they decide to get rid of themselves. So, I mean, yeah, Pistons Reddit. I mean, that's kind of a lot of talk around that of like, hoping that Tom Goers gets himself into some sort of trouble. I mean, nobody wants to see that, but just selfishly as a Pistons fan, like, you know, if he's forced to sell the team, would anyone complain? No. But I don't know. Weaver, the GM, is, I mean, seemingly has done nothing good. I mean, they don't even have a first-round pick this year because the Knicks have it. I mean, like, what are they doing? Like, how are you going to get better?
The way they just continue to
like, all they can really work on is just, you know, just development at this point.
When they do this.
That's bad.
They've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of
all right,
that.
wake up, guys.
Really hard that they're not wasting.
All right, let's focus. I'll check in on the chat here in a bit.
This is how the floor looks for the Hornets.
Looking for a
Starting
quick
the
three
second.
here.
Ball is out there with Ish Smith. Then there's PJ Washington.
Not the
Then there's
right
Cody
play,
Martin.
my bad.
And it's Thor in at the 4. Now here's Brunson. Here's Grimes. And a miss there on the triple.
Okay with that. A little far back, but he was, I mean, absolutely wide open.
Pass to Thor.
That's a terrible match.
It's rebounded by New York.
Lucky there.
They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Jonte Green, I'm telling you, he's been secretly really good for us. I really like him. He's just sitting there as a free agent, 6'5" power forward, but he's got to roll.
Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Brunson against Smith. Pass to Thor. Back to Washington. Now here's Ball.
Love having the cursor off even on defense. I'm so used to it now. Like when I watch other people's games and stuff, I'm like, what is all that stuff on the, like the art all over the floor? Like it looks terrible.
He's against Hartenstein.
One of the most recent changes, a little increase to offensive
Out to the right wing.
rebounding. So you saw it on that.
Yes, sir. And
Just
it's
there
Lowe
weren't,
with the assist that
it wasn't
time.
happening enough for either team, so
Ball's
just
got
giving
his
them a little
third
bump.
assist of the night.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
Now here's Brunson. Green, the pass to Hartenstein. Pass to Hart. Back to Hartenstein. It's stolen by Washington. Now the Hornets moving it up. The 3 from Ball. And the Hornets
Guess I could
another
have switched
3.
there.
And the defense is
All right,
really
wake up, guys.
allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
The Knicks with the lead.
I can't believe Grimes is playing. This is strange. I was not expecting
Quarter
this.
2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Grimes, the pass to Hartenstein.
Oh,
Shot off
Hartenstein,
that
you got to
time.
make that.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Who am I guarding? All right, here we go.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. Pass to Thor. Takes the 3. This
All right,
is
let's
another.
go.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Brunson passes to Hartenstein. And that one is hammered home.
Use the pick and roll, and then Brunson.
I have Hartenstein on the trade block right now. He's improving. I really need a guy who can consistently score down low, and he's starting to do that. So we'll see. It's only because he's a free agent at the end of the year. I can't really do much with him. I don't know why the AI won't pass the ball.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 3
That's a new
from
thing
beyond
today.
the arc so far in the second.
I have not seen
Ball
that
outside.
happening in any of the games yet. Oh boy, that's
Back to
bad.
Smith. Pass to Martin. 3-pointer. It's
Oh
rebounded
wow,
by New York.
I'll take that.
Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Just a
That's
tough road loss.
Yeah.
You're going against players who are comfortable shooting in their own building. You have to
Brunson
find
doing a
way
good job
to
distributing today.
Nothing
Nothing crazy, but
that one always a step slow in closing out
Oh,
the
boy, I
shooters,
got
and maybe
lost.
even
Yeah.
recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Brunson against Smith. Picked it.
bad.
The kick out to Ball. Back to Smith. Fires from deep.
No way.
It's
No
good.
way.
And the assist that time from Ball.
Come on.
Just a
Defense is
2-point Knicks
bad.
lead.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Woody's following up on the Pistons GM Weaver conversation. He says, I've slowly grown dissatisfied with Weaver increasingly the past few years. That's why I chose to play as them. Yeah, I mean, they're I don't like to just throw things around like, oh, he has no clue what he's doing. But, like, he's an NBA GM. Like, clearly he didn't just, like, show up there. I know there's, like, stories of, like, nepotism in the Pistons front office and things like that. But, like, I don't think that's, like, Weaver's thing. It's just, it's unfortunate. Like, I really like Jaden Ivey. I like them. I loved watching him last year. I love watching him this year. I think Jalen Duren is an awesome pick. I love Ausar Thompson. Like, those three guys and Cade, like, even if Cade weren't to, like, stick around or something and they were to move him, like, I don't really think that's going to or should happen, but, like, I still like that core of, like, Ivy, Duren, and, who did I just say, Thompson. Like, Ausar Thompson looks awesome. Like, I love him. He's a great defender. He can score if you need it. I'm biased, though. I want players who can play defense. And I really like him. I love Jalen Duren. I think he's only 19 still, isn't he? And so I think the Pistons' biggest challenge, much as I like him, because he seems to just have, like, absolute, like, Pistons heart through and through. I mean, Isaiah Stewart, he's not an NBA starter. I'm sorry. He's just not. He takes way too many threes. It's improved, but it's still just... It's just crippling. Like, I know they're open shots, but they're open because they're leaving you open. They want you to shoot those, dude. You know?
In their 4-game homestand. Robinson, a screen on Bridges. Here's Barrett. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the
who else? I mean, having Bogdanovich back is huge. He's such a pro. Like, it's such a difference watching someone, even though Killian Hayes has played better this year. Bojan Bogdanovich, like, it's just such another level of player, right? I mean, he's so good at every little thing he does. I mean, his hustle's awesome. I really enjoy watching him play. But again, like, does he really fit into, like, the future core of this team? Like, how old is that guy? You know, and so super good player, and it's been fun to have him back. But they're going to win some more games. It can't honestly keep happening. But
victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
No. Come on, how can I defend that any better?
He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going.
But yeah, Isaiah Stewart, man, like,
the level with his scoring in that one.
I don't know. He just doesn't really seem to have a role. Like, he's not as good of a perimeter shooter as they seem to be wanting him to be, and I don't know. Hey, what's up, Jared? Jared says, "Hey, Mike. Jared here. So I played a whole season of my era for NBA 2K3 and had a good time. How does 2K24 compare? I've heard shot timing is adjusted. I don't know if it's been adjusted because I use real player stuff just for those reasons. Like, so I don't know. I've seen that too. I guess it's true. I don't know. I'm sure they've changed the game this year to last year, but I think the gameplay's great. I think this is the best sports game I've ever played.
Quickly against Rozier. Quickly passes to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock.
Dude, we gotta go.
Tipped away.
Oh gosh.
Stolen by Rozier.
Unreal.
Puts it up from 17, and another basket for Charlotte. And taking a quick look here
Okay,
at the
we're not having a good
stats
second
for the
quarter
Hornets.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Hornets making their last shot. Shot's good by Hart.
And he can hurt you from there. The D must be up on Hart when he has the ball.
The Hornets have gotten 8 of 12 attempts
I'm gonna
to
switch
drop
to the
since
center
beginning of the
here.
second. Ball passes to Bridges.
Just try to cut down on some of these. Some bad perimeter play by me.
Some solid defense from Barrett.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now here's Quickly. Coming off a 16-point game against Phoenix. And there's the whistle. That'll go on
trying to block the
Terry
Brunson
Rozier.
there.
That's his first foul of the game. So for the Knicks, Randall, he's checked in for Hart. And it's Grimes in for Brunson. Gordon Hayward, he's checked in for Charlotte. Smith comes in for Ball. Here's quickly. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Three-pointer off the mark. Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Hayward, good.
Terrific job by Smith to dish that one off to his open teammate right there.
New York has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Quickly passes to Grimes. Randall with it. 11 points in the game. And now let's take a look at the small forwards with the highest shooting percentages for the season. Gordon Hayward on top.
He gives them a dependable option on every possession. His shooting percentage is tops among small forwards because he makes such good choices out of the floor.
Oh, what happened to his jersey number? Oh, he's number 0. Looked like it was number 9, but it was like a glitched jersey for a second.
He's too conservative. He's still willing to force the issue when the situation calls for it. He'll just work that much harder for a good look.
Yeah, MLB The Show has been a little stale. I mean, the gameplay's awesome. I've never wanted to knock that. It's just the franchise mode sucks. I don't know why people keep thinking it's good. Like, it's just not. Like, it sucks. I'm not even trying to be, like, over the top. It's stupid. Like, the draft updates they made were just, they're dumb. It's not intuitive. It's not clever. You still have pitchers who are, like, 5'7", who are like, yeah, I'm, you know, the third best pitcher, and like, what? Like, it's just, I don't mind having like a quirky dude like that here and there, but like,
he's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
You have dudes who like, I'm a left fielder. Oh great, we really want to draft you. Can you play right field? Nope, never heard of it.
Hayward outside. Shot clock at 5.
Like, they have no concept.
Washington a screen. Takes a 3. And the Hornets another 3.
Hey, right fielder with a bad arm. Can you play first base? Nope. Don't know how. Never tried. Hey, do you think you could learn and develop it? Nope. Impossible.
Here's Grimes. Another one falls for New York.
And like, just there's no positional development in that game. And again, I'm not asking for everybody. I'm not trying to make like a catcher into a center fielder or make my first baseman into a catcher. Like, just something realistic. Why can't I have a left fielder learn how to play right? I mean, that's just, there's no learning involved. It's the same job. So anyway, MLB The Show franchise mode sucks. It just sucks. Schedules still don't get created properly after the first season. They got rid of carryover saves, which is just dumb.
Pass to Randall. And it's Gordon Hayward with the foul.
Hey, you better reach it.
That's his first foul.
Take Miles to town there.
Ntilikina's checked in.
Right, come on, I'm sick of losing to the Hornets. I gotta pay attention here. I have no idea who I'm passing it to. Okay.
Robinson against Washington. And a big finish by Robinson.
Yeah, if I can get him right underneath the net, he can score. Otherwise, not so much. The Hornets are really weird about passing the ball in.
And it's Rozier with
I don't know why. I haven't seen that at all.
Went against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the
I love Mitchell Robinson though. He's pretty fun to have on your team. Rebounder, blocker. He reminds me of speaking of Pistons. I mean, who does he remind you of? Not a great scorer. He reminds you of Big Ben, right? Ben Wallace is sick. If I do any sort of era stuff, I feel like I need to do it with a Ben Wallace team. He would be so fun in a video game.
He drops the first.
And like, not that we haven't had the chance before, but like, I didn't play 2K a ton when he was probably on those rosters. Plus now the fact that you have
and the Knicks with the possession
I'll
here.
get back to that in a second.
Now here's Randall. 14 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Let's us not forget about the work on the glass. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Already 5 lead
But
changes.
I was just saying, the fact that you have John Mason now, the last few years as a public address announcer,
Hayward outside.
to have him do his amazing Ben Wallace calls and stuff,
Washington
it's sick.
outside.
Which I have tested. He does do it, and it's awesome.
Here's Ntilikina. Clock at 6.
And that's why this game still has the best franchise mode. It's things like that.
And the Hornets
Like
lead
John
by
Mason
1.
is in the
Hurting you
game.
now from there as Ntilikina's finding his range on those.
MLB The Show can't even show you the right division half the time when they're showing standings. Like, it's
Quickly
just
outside.
bad. It's just not good. Sorry. Prove me wrong, MLB The Show.
Back to Robinson. Shakes him. And
There you
the
go,
layup
Mitchell
is up
Robinson.
and in. Robinson's got 6 points.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Pass to Ntilikina. Bridges a screen on quickly. Shoots from the baseline.
Oh, yeah.
And that one goes out of bounds.
Can't shoot over
Last
Mitchell
by
Robinson.
Brunson is checked in for Grimes. And a change for the Hornets. Ball's checked in.
Can I trade for John Mason, my public address announcer?
A 3 from the inbound.
I got out of position, got lucky.
New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Robinson on the wing. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second quarter.
Not a great
Randall
look.
can't hit. Charlotte is
Mitchell Robinson is so slow. I'm turboing all the way down right now. He's like a damn tortoise running down the court. It's so funny.
Give him 8. Pass to Washington.
No. Quit jumping.
Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing.
No way.
No good on the triple.
Take those
New
every
York has
time.
gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Brunson against ball. Quickly passes to Barrett. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 3-point Knick lead.
Quickly, not just a scorer, he's also solid at finding teammates.
This man up here. See how I do.
Ball outside.
It's off the screen. Okay.
Pass
Really
to
hard when they go
Washington.
off the screen. You really gotta
Contact
either
on that
trust it or
shot.
switch.
Officials call the foul, and
But
he'll take 2 free throws.
I love this camera view, so it's
Brunson
fun.
picks one up.
P.J. Washington at the line.
Appreciate the chatter today, guys. It's fun. J-Rod is laughing at it's incredibly hard. I'm not sure what that was in reference to. Probably some weird sexual innuendo I accidentally dropped.
And he makes a first.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a
Yeah,
good way to get
details
their
for
offense
sure.
rolling.
Yeah, and again, MLB The Show, like I said, I don't try to create a YouTube channel that's just like filled with hate. I truly, I don't have an agenda on my YouTube channel. It's just to hang out, honestly, play sports games, stream once in a while.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses.
Well, it's interesting.
But like
to
MLB
watch
The
him
Show's
because
gameplay
he's
is like
putting his
really
body
good,
on the
like
line
really good.
to get to the
Like
line.
it's arguably the
He did
best
this during
sports
the first
game
quarter,
for
but
gameplay.
He's making up for it here.
Not AI.
Now
Again,
here's
the
quickly.
bullpen AI is a fucking
He's got 5.
disaster. But sorry for the language. It's just bad.
Inside,
That's
stolen by
stupid.
Bridges.
That was dumb.
9
Just
seconds
foul him.
separating the shot clock and game clock. And a foul call.
That's
on the
Pistons
way.
basketball right there.
He'll take 2 from the free throw
I
line.
mean,
And
from
Rozier
like decades
doesn't
ago.
fear contact.
No easy buckets.
Welcomes
Just
the
throw
chance
them
to
into the
get to
crowd.
line whenever he can.
Terry Rozier III.
Good job, quickly. That's what we want.
2 shots.
Let's be nasty.
That free throw good from Rozier.
We can work for this.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
All right.
And when you look at Rozier,
20
such a
seconds.
fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Thinking about time, but not obsessing. I'd still rather just have a good look. We're getting double team. Who's open?
Quickly outside. Over to the wing. The 3.
It's
Randall.
not a great shot, but we'll
Grabs
take
in the
it.
3. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
Thought he'd be a little more open. So now, I always try to press a little bit here when there's not a ton of time. If we can cut down a couple extra seconds on them. Brunson's just not great at it, so.
Bridges misses.
All right, that
Cool.
works.
Can't
Let's just
punish
get
the
out of here.
defense for leaving him open that time. That's a
right.
frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Knicks.
Oh yeah,
They
Moneyball
lead by
movie.
3.
Yeah, the book was great. I remember, gosh, I remember reading the book when it first came out. It's just, totally eye-opening. I mean, now it's like, it's just part of baseball vernacular now. But like, it's Moneyball is an important read if you're a baseball fan. I mean, even today, there's still like it's, you know, all teams are moneyballing now. But at the time, man, it was really cool. It's a good movie too. For being a sports movie, it's pretty good. Like most sports movies are kind of trash.
Welcome everybody. It may be early
But
on in the
I even just
season,
watched that again recently
but
with my
not
wife,
too early to
and
take a
it still
full
holds up. Like it's
assessment of
good.
the
Like Brad
Eastern
Pitt's good in it.
Conference standings.
Well, I think for the Knicks, they knew it was going to be a tough year. And I got to say, it's been hard to watch them fight, looking through all these challenges. I hope they're learning something out there. Challenging times for the franchise.
We've won 3 out of our last 5,
And
Shaq.
guys, the Charlotte Hornets
Take it
are in an
easy.
even game.
They better count their lucky stars. It's this close. All their energy has been spent at the offensive end. I don't know, Ernie. They've been one-dimensional.
Halftime shows, you
Yeah,
don't
it's
see
a
this
flaw
in
that's
any
easily
sports game.
sniffed out
So
at
I
this
still
point.
have
Teams are too
College
smart.
Hoops 2K8. I'm staring at it right now. I'm almost
And
afraid
that
to
is
try
gonna
and
do
play it
for us.
because
Let's get back to some second half action.
I don't know.
with
It'd probably be
Brian
hard. We're
Anderson
shooting
and company.
71% from the field. Wow, that's not going to last, and we're only up by 3 points. Keep taking good looks, I guess, right? I want to get this win. Always impressed with this lady who the entire halftime show is riding a unicycle.
This one
It's
could go
impressive.
down to the last possession. Julius Randle has been sensational.
He took a head-on approach in the first half, going straight at the D and drawing fouls.
They're almost inviting contact, that
Okay,
attack
pretty good D
mentality
here.
on full display.
Barrett is the 3, Randle the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Jalen Brunson.
Oop,
And it's
that was
Robinson
an
in at the
accidental
5.
button push.
That's the
That's
5
my
for
bad.
New York right now. Now here's Ball. Bridges outside.
Bridges, you ain't going to do shit.
Ball against Quickly. Bridges, a screen on Barrett. Hayward, the pass to Bridges. Over Barrett. And there's Bridges. That's good.
I feel like I played that well.
Hayward.
I mean, you know, guys
Hayward's
just
got
make
4
buckets, I
assists
guess.
now tonight.
Not going to get too down on myself on that.
Ball against Brunson. Quickly outside.
Oh, I thought for sure I'd have him up in the air.
And about a minute of action so
Reset
far.
this
in the
here,
third
guys.
quarter. Robinson, a screen on Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, he muscles it in through
That's
the
foul.
contact. They call the foul, and he's on
Yeah, it's had
to
a
the line.
quiet half. 4 points in the first
So
half.
much, just able to absorb the foul.
Washington's checked in for Williams.
Jalen Brunson at the line.
Yeah, Barkley would be great.
One shot.
He's holding out. It's just so ridiculous. Just,
That free throw good
hey,
for
whatever.
Brunson.
To each their own. Meanwhile, you have Shaq, who
And so it's Ball
giving
with it.
hope
He
to all
brings
kids
it
who
up for
can't
Charlotte.
enunciate,
4-point game.
who want a
At the
broadcast
conclusion
career.
of this
Oh,
one,
apparently
they're
I had
off
the
to
ball
Brooklyn,
carrier.
where they'll face
My
the
bad.
Nets. That'll be the back end of
Ball
a
carrier?
three-game
What do you
road
even
trip.
call him basketball? Ball handler. There we go.
Hayward against Barrett. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Here's Bridges. No good off the glass.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
A moment here to see the numbers for Gordon Hayward.
He's been really dialed in from deep
That's
during
Gordon
these
Hayward?
last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control.
They had it
every
right.
time he rises up to
Somehow
shoot
it got
from beyond
glitched
the
with the free
three-point
throw
line.
shooter.
And it's been fun to
2K,
watch.
we were just talking trash about MLB The Show having stuff like this. Come on. Come on, 2K.
That free throw no good.
RJ Barrett continuing to find consistency.
Like, just
by
the
not
uniform
settling
creation
for
options,
things
like, you
that
can,
come his way.
it's
He's
just,
gotta stay within the
I just can't believe people who, like, still don't vote this game every year. Like, I don't even, yeah,
Charlotte
it's
trailing.
just, whoops, my bad.
Hayward outside. Bridges outside. Rozier against Quickly.
Come on, quickly.
Rozier, the pass to Bridges. And it's
Okay.
Bridges with the jam.
What vision from Rozier there. Seeing his teammate was wide open and making the right pass.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Hayward against Barrett. Pass to Randle. Back to Barrett. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Rozier against quickly to the inside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Randall, a screen on Rozier. Outside for Randall. Three-pointer. The rebound goes to the Hornets.
I don't like that. I shouldn't have taken that.
To the
Oh,
paint.
shoot.
The Knicks with the rebound. Randall's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hayward with a steal. Now the Hornets moving it up. Over Barrett. Hayward finds Washington. Here's ball. Hayward with it. Bridges, a screen on Barrett.
Controlling center here.
There's the alley.
Come on.
Yeah, more than willing passer.
Get out of here.
Hayward
That's one thing I
understands
still
the
can't
importance of passing
really.
the
I'm
ball
not
and
good at all
involving
at doing
teammates.
lobs. I turn the ball over so much trying. I tried it in practice.
Ball.
Need some practice with it. I need like a tutorial with it.
Outside Brunson.
It's not there.
Quickly left side.
Somebody give me a bump here.
6 to shoot. Pass to Randall. Tries to save it. And he can't.
Oh my gosh, you missed that.
Love to see
That was
guys
wild.
challenge one another like that.
That was an
Advantage to the
aggressive
defense
dunk.
that time.
Back to Hayward. Brunson against ball.
Get him.
Hayward for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Barrett. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now.
One thing, my team doesn't foul a lot, and I think some of it's just my defense is so bad that like there's no need.
Here's Brunson. He has 7. It's Brunson.
And
working inside.
How about that? The big
it's also way too easy to score
Robinson
points on
able to
inbounds.
find a teammate.
That's
For
one of the
Charlotte,
only
they've
kind
got 4
of.
of 7 shots
If I were to
to
send
drop in
2K
the
some
third.
feedback, it'd be
Here's
like,
Rozier.
I mean, I can
It's
literally
good.
score a bucket,
10 the assists that
or at least
time
get a
for
wide
Ball.
open look every
Rozier's
time
got
on an
10 points in
inbound.
the game.
And you know, Coach,
But yeah, my team doesn't
his
foul a lot. That's kind of the only thing I'm
offense
keeping an
level.
eye on. So I'd be curious what you're seeing. Maybe you are seeing a lot of those. I don't know.
From the high post.
That's in.
Hornets
Ooh,
pull it
that's a
in.
good look for him. Brunson's starting to warm up a little bit, so
Hayward
looking to go to him.
Ball against Brunson. Washington passes to Hayward.
Oh, lucky that
Rozier
wasn't a good
outside.
pass.
Shot clock at 5 for the lead. And it's
Come on,
good
guys.
on the layup.
Pick up.
He's got 11.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Randall a screen on Ball. Here's Brunson.
Oh,
Brunson
man.
missing again.
He's missing
And it's
shots.
Rozier with the ball for Charlotte. They lead by 1. And it's Charlotte with
Breakdown.
another.
This run has
Quickly,
been
just take your
fueled
guy.
by
They're right
their
next to each other.
matador defense.
No reason to switch.
Ball against Brunson. Out to the wing. They double Randall. Pass to quickly. Outside Robinson. And here's Randall.
Oh my gosh, that's absolutely ridiculous.
Expires.
You wonder if the coaching staff is encouraging these kind of nights and aggressive play from Randall to take
I'll
over.
take it. Hornets just taking a breather.
The Hornets have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half.
It'd be a good strategy if your team had like a back-to-back and the other team didn't. It was like, hey, on the inbound,
Things are
take your
always
time.
changing
Let us catch our
throughout a
breath.
game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts.
And
Your
you check the
entire
chat,
team, not just
see what you guys are up
playing,
to.
but the entire team.
Happy holidays, by the way, everyone. I only know what you're supposed to say anymore today. But lots of holidays being celebrated. It's just a fun time of year. New Year's, all that good stuff. Nothing new in the chat. All right. Oh, I see there's a new one. Let's see. So fun question for you. J-Rav's asking me. Fun question for you as a kid. Couldn't stand losing a sports game, especially simulation ones. It took until reaching my late 20s to become chill. So yeah, you always been pretty chill with the ups and downs of your season. Yeah, I have. Like, I could probably talk about that for a while. like, I'm trying to think, like, the first sports game I remember playing, or sports games, were, we had an Atari computer. I forget what it's called. So, my uncle, Mac's uncle, was huge into computers. Like, and this is back in, like, the 80s. Huge into computers, so it's super rare, and he got us a computer. It was run on DOS, right? So I literally grew up learning how to use DOS before Windows even existed. And he would, like, I don't even know what the term, he would copy us floppy disks of games. And, like, each of these disks would hold, like, 30 games. And I had, like, a container of, my brother and I had hundreds. We didn't even play them all. We had so many games from my uncle, who would probably, obviously, like, you know, steal them or copy them or whatever you did for floppies. Because he would just bring over discs for us, and they'd just be, like, written in pen, like, the name of the game. And, you know, you'd look and be like, oh, yeah, one of the 30 games here is this. Anyway, there was a baseball game, and it was pretty decent. I have found it online. I'll have to look it up again. But, ooh, there we go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the
Oh, no, what happened there?
Pass to Hayward.
No way. No. But this baseball game was actually really good. But it was funny because when you move your defenders, like, they'd all move together. So, like, if you moved, like, your left fielder, the entire defense would, like, rotate to the left. It was pretty funny.
And scoring off a turnover is
Ooh, you gotta make these, guys.
Easy opportunities.
Like, I know that's not wide open, but at least get
Devastates the
fouled.
opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Now here's Smith. Screen by Bridges.
Only down by 3. I feel like we're playing terrible. We're only down by 3, so I'll start focusing here. But yeah, no. I was trying to pass that back.
Pass to Bridges. Now here's Smith.
No, get away from him. Oh gosh, that's my guy. I got totally stuck behind a 6 foot, 155 pound Ish Smith, or whatever he weighs. He's not that small. It just seems like it when you're playing basketball.
Here's Grimes. Fires for
Way deep, get in, please.
And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Bridges has got 5 rebounds in the game. Hayward outside.
But yeah, I've always kind of played realistic. Like, I remember that baseball game, there was no stat tracking.
Fires the 3. Randall pulls down the board.
But I used to, like, keep stats, even though, again, there weren't even players. It was just, you just bat with a different, it was literally the same player 9 different times. Like, there were no ratings. But I used to keep stats on, like, ooh, my leadoff hitter had 2 hits today. And, like, I would keep, like, a notebook on, like, how those guys did. And it was, you know, completely ridiculous because, like, your 9 hitter could have the exact same amount of home runs as, like, your cleanup hitter. There was no difference. And yeah, I remember playing that game. And then it probably from there, like, transitions. Like, I remember playing Tecmo Bowl for the first time, like the original, not Tecmo Super Bowl, but Tecmo Bowl at a kid's house, and just being like, oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever. And, like, those 2 games are probably the sports games I remember the most. Or at least the youngest, not necessarily the most, but, like, the ones where I was like, oh my god, this is awesome. Like, Tecmo Bowl is still effing awesome. And Tecmo Super Bowl obviously had all the teams, so it's like that's the one we all like and remember.
4-point game.
But, like, it was like full stat tracking. You had season. It was Tecmo Super Bowl is sick. It's so good.
The 3.
I wish they'd, like, release that on Switch or something. I got a Switch, by the way. It's an awesome system. I'm having a blast with it. It's a good look for Barrett. Oh, come on.
The Hornets pull it in. Bridges has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
This team, again, I think we're the best three-point shooting team in the league right now. Or at least we were.
Pass to Washington.
But because we're very selective on where we'll take those shots. I've had a few with the Grimes that are too deep. He's just kind of sitting too deep.
From the arc.
Come on, this is a turnover for us. There we go.
Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. It's Barrett on the wing.
That wasn't open enough.
Randall outside. Randall draws the double.
He's not a great three-point shooter, but yes, as I say, he can make that.
Hartenstein's got 7.
Oh, Randall, when he has the ball
If you're open, I don't care if you're my center. If you have some sort of rating, I'll let you do it. Open shots are king for me. Absolutely are king.
Up top, Bridges.
That's big. We're down by 1. We've had a pretty bad quarter.
Over Barrett. Charlotte again missing.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
Here's Grimes for the lead.
Here we go.
And the Knicks, another 3.
Yeah, you could see that RJ had seen him open earlier and then got in the right spot to deliver.
74.
And Hayward has got the ball here for Charlotte. Smith outside. Pass to Rozier. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh,
On the wing,
where's my
Rozier.
guy? I'm lost.
Here's Bridges.
Who am I guarding? Oh my gosh, I'll take
Back to
Smith.
Hayward. Here's the pick. There's the drive.
Nah, that's a bucket.
Out of bounds.
Yes.
It'll be Knicks ball. And a moment here to see which.
So I don't know if I answered your question at all. Like, yeah, I've always been pretty realistic with it. I've always just kind of liked that. Like, I remember playing the NHL games before they had season modes, and of course I wanted to win, but like, I would get really bored or almost like in a weird way frustrated if I was winning too much.
And unfortunately, that's not something.
So that's kind of like where the just like the birth of like working on sliders and stuff. Like, I just want it to be. I don't. Oh, I'm
Harden's
wide
checked in for
open.
New York. DiVincenzo comes in for quickly. Here's Hart driving to the basket.
Bad pass. I thought I could get Hartenstein open
Martin
underneath.
outside. Pass to Washington. Snap
That's
the
my
cold
bad.
streak.
He's gonna miss it though.
And the
Yep.
rebound goes to the Knicks. It's Hart on the wing. He's guarded by Martin.
There's the look we want.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other,
DiVincenzo. He's like,
devastation.
oh, it's terrible there, but it's like secretly one of my favorite players here. I love playing defense with him, even though there I was
hard
pretty
to
bad.
leave any NBA player that wide open from that distance.
Pass to Hartenstein.
It's a good spot for him too with 3-pointers, but I'm gonna
Here's
force it.
Grimes. He's guarded by Martin. Grimes, the pass to Randall. They double Randall. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
He's trying to go out the heart.
Jump ball.
Right there. Quick to double team Randall. That's okay. For a team that can shoot threes, no problem with that.
Here's Hayward. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
A staple of Hayward's offensive arsenal. Give him room to fire from there, and he'll take it.
Randall against Bridges. Lets a floater go.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that
Want
one.
to score in the NBA? Knicks can really force the D to make tough choices.
76.
Fires away from way outside. We're at the
Almost
end
fouled
of the
for an
third
accident.
quarter, and we've still got
2-point
a close
lead.
one. Knicks out in front, leading by just
So yeah,
2.
it's not RBI
And we're just
baseball.
moments away from the
Way,
start of
way
quarter
before
number 4.
J-Rod
Stay with
RBI
us.
baseball. Like, that was Nintendo. Way before. Like, and I'm talking. This is the Atari computer. It's not even the Atari 800 or whatever the console was. This is like before that. It was a straight up computer. It had a disk drive. We hooked it to a. Did it have a monitor? I think it just had a little TV that you hooked it to. I don't know. I wish he wasn't my ex-uncle. I would ask him. I have no contact with him anymore. Let's see. But I mean, I remember, like, there's so many games. Like, my brother and I played way more non-sport games back then. I remember playing a game called Cobra Command, which is like a little helicopter game where you like flew through tunnels and stuff. That game was sweet. I remember like Ghostbusters was on there, which was actually kind of terrible. But of course, because it was super cool, you know, in the 80s, so like we wanted to play Ghostbusters, and I was a kid. What else? Man, there was some.
We've reached the fourth quarter.
There's some really good games. Pitfall. I remember loving Pitfall.
Fourth quarter on the court for the Hornets.
Oops.
They've got Cody Martin, Smith out there with the
Okay,
mellow
here we go.
ball. Then there's P.J. Washington, and it's Thor in at the four-man spot.
No way.
A
Man,
three
who am I?
ball from
I had no
LaMelo.
idea who I was even controlling on
Fearless
that.
go beyond the
That was all
arc.
messed up.
LaMelo has unlimited
Yeah, I gotta talk about old
range
sports
and
games. I mean, like, one of the most
tremendous
impactful sports games for me was probably Sierra Front Page Sports Football Pro.
Smith against Brunson.
If you've never heard of that, like, that game's legendary. It's so important. Like, if you talk about like simulation sport games.
Outside Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Hartenstein, high post, over Washington.
Yeah, it's not a good possession.
No
good. Most nights this shot
Nothing
would
was
have
really
been
popping
his,
open.
but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Yeah, Front Page Sports though, I mean, oh my gosh, that game was awesome. The 97 one is the first one I had. I think 96 was the first one they made. 98's the most popular.
Knocked loose.
Oh, DiVincenzo.
The kick out to Brunson.
No, I was trying to go to Hart, man.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break.
Oh my god, I'm just discombobulated here on defense.
DiVincenzo.
Guarding their center.
Ball left side. Washington outside. 5 to shoot.
All right.
Here's the 3.
No.
Hartenstein pulls it in.
Okay, their center's down. Go.
Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Gotta focus here. I gotta get this win. Just
And
all
the
over
first
the
one,
place.
the line is good. So for the Hornets, McGowan's comes in for Thor. And it's Ntilikina.
Oh, did they do that? RBI baseball and they all moved in unison? I didn't play RBI. It's funny, back then I actually liked bases loaded. Everyone loved RBI because it had the real players, which of course is cool, but I actually really like bases loaded baseball for Nintendo.
It's both from the stripe.
You know, games actually I loaded up on the Switch.
Charlotte is gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Let me get my guy here. I loaded up Baseball Simulator. It might have been on Super Nintendo, like how they have that on Switch now. And I was playing a little bit of it, and learning curve obviously was a little rough because I had never played. I don't think I ever played it. It's pretty good. Like it's pretty realistic. I was kind of surprised. But I remember High Heat Baseball. I didn't play a ton of it, but I remember it being super popular for PC.
And I feel like there's been an old school
Sierra Front Page Sports also had a baseball game that I think was pretty popular. Those games were kind of rivals of each other.
That's been effective.
And the Hornets making a change here.
Okay, 10 minutes to go. Let's focus. Let's get this win.
He has to be disappointed that
We will talk more after the stream, I promise. We're at timeouts. Hartenstein, take him.
Poke loose.
No, not that, dude.
Ball with it. DiVincenzo picks him up.
Hart, get your guy.
DiVincenzo against Ball. Pass to Washington.
Oh,
Yes,
that's my
sir. And
bad.
it's
So there you
Ball
go.
with
A
the
bucket
assist
because of
that
my
time.
bad defense. I
Ball's
thought
got 7 assists
Ball was
in
going
the
to come up
game.
and shoot.
It's winning time, and that's
So
a
bad
winning
turnover,
play.
bad defense.
And here's Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's DiVincenzo. Hounded by Ball. DiVincenzo. Pass to Brunson. Yep, that one goes.
He was sitting back a little
That's
bit
only
there in
11
the first
points.
half.
It's like his lowest scoring game of the year.
It's like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the
Who
board.
am I guarding?
Now here's Martin.
Oh, shit. Like, literally have no idea who
Just
I'm
about
guarding.
3
Okay, here
minutes
we
to
go.
the fourth and final quarter here. Ball no good.
And luckily, it didn't matter.
And
Left
so
out.
it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They've led by as many
Get
as
in.
11. DiVincenzo can't hit. The Hornets have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now.
Right behind me.
And Dante DiVincenzo is
Okay
going to
with
pick
that.
up the foul. That's his first foul. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein.
All right.
Williams is
Stick with
checked in
center.
for Charlotte.
I'm just not good at running around trying to chase guards. I'm actually pretty bad at it.
To the middle. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here we
Go,
go.
go, go,
The
go.
Knicks in transition. And Hart with a basket on the assist by DiVincenzo.
Whatever. It's a
And
bucket.
sometimes the simplest play is the best one.
Oh, yeah, look at that replay.
DiVincenzo
Look
made
at that beauty.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Ball outside. Washington, a screen on DiVincenzo. Ball passes to Washington.
Ooh,
Now
they didn't
here's
cheat it over.
Williams.
I'm surprised that wasn't a turnover.
DiVincenzo covering. Shot clock at 6. And
Oh my
Williams
gosh.
punches it home.
Yeah, my guy got away from me.
Great catch, great flush.
All right, check in with the chat.
Decide to talk it over.
Yeah, bases loaded had the camera behind the pitcher. Yeah, High Heat definitely was the epitome of sim. I mean, until Out of the Park Baseball came along. Yeah, there's been some. I mean, shoot, even like the wrestling games. I remember playing like the N64 wrestling games with my friends in college and stuff, and it was a blast. Like we all had our created wrestler. It was just hilarious. And I was just playing the WWE, I think 2K23. That's the newest one. I was just playing that last week, just for a little bit. It's such a good game. I just don't know any wrestlers. Like I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years, something like that. And so like. And it just seems like I wish they had an eras mode in there. Like, I know you can load it all, but, like, they need it preloaded. Like, I don't have the time to, like, sit there and sort it out and get the right belts and the old rings and all the old wrestlers. Like, just give me an era mode. I would play the hell out of that. Like, for all the guys I watched when I was a kid, like, that'd be so fun. Or, like, let me create a guy and just put him in that universe. That'd be so cool.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
MLB The Show needs a universe mode like that.
During that last break, he tried to loosen the tension a little, asking his guys.
It'd be super cool just to load up any season like you can out of the park.
Out there and follow the game plan. We've got this.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's DiVincenzo.
I like him in the post. They like to run this play, and I can never really make any of it.
Here's Grimes.
Just gonna run a pick here. See what we can do.
Robinson, a screen on Martin. Grimes.
It's not a good possession. Yeah,
the Hornets have
I don't like that play. I need to practice it. It's not that what's his face can't score down low, but
Washington a screen.
It's just when you have like a 6'7" point guard covering you, I don't think that's like the play we want to run. And I just wish they'd kind of run more screens out of that when he's in the post like that, because you could just hit somebody open.
They've given up just 8 points in the fourth.
But luckily the Hornets just turned it over, so all's well.
Brunson gets ball. Pass to Randall.
It's a good mismatch. They're going to double team.
They double Randall quickly from outside.
So we want
Book it. And it's
take
Randall
that.
with the assist.
I mean, keep making 50% of those. That's fine. It's a point and a half down every time.
The first round quickly has gotten a lot more selective with his shot taking and shot making. A sign of maturity.
Now here's Rozier. Williams a screen on quickly. Rozier, the pass to Williams.
Good foul. Good foul.
Mitchell Robinson. Third personal foul. Third team foul. Mark Williams at the line. 2 shots.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other, just going back to the original question of like, has it always been kind of a realism thing? Yeah, I mean, I think being a kid, like playing Tecmo Bowl, I mean, yeah, like I would just try to score with Bo Jackson. Like I'd win games like 70-6 and be pissed off that they scored 6. Just run all over the place with Bo Jackson. If you've never, I don't care how old, you could be 14 watching. If you've never played Tecmo Bowl for the Nintendo Entertainment System and played as Bo Jackson on the Raiders, you need to do it before you die. It's that important. It is a completely ridiculous experience. He's so filthy good. He has to still be one of the greatest like video game sports players of all time. Absolutely filthy.
Quickly with the ball. Randall on the screen. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Looks like that might have got blocked, so I want to at least get the foul shot.
He knows how to generate offense in a hurry.
What you can't help but notice this half is how lights out they've been from the free throw line.
So guys, if I win and I'm 4-0 in the in-season tournament, what does this mean? I guess they're going to start seeding or something, they're saying? I know nothing about how this thing works. No. Why are they so good at completing those and I can't?
In the first half,
like that seems like it's covered.
Using his head, finding some more efficient opportunities to score.
Need some pointers from you guys on those. I'm not good at them.
Ball against Brunson.
Mitchell, come on over here. Thank you.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Ooh, he's got 5 fouls.
Something about the little guy.
I was definitely looking for a pass to Mitchell Robinson, but there were a lot of bodies in between. So good free throw shooter. We'll just let him shoot.
Washington's checked in for
Shoots close to, I think, 90% or so, something like that.
And here's ball.
Sometimes
Screen
I'll
by Bridges.
watch the.
Here's Washington.
No way.
Robinson
Yeah.
with
Let's say
the
sometimes
block.
I'll use the point guard until the center's on the screen, and then I'll switch to the center.
Quickly passes to Barrett. Back to Quickly. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. Quickly's got 7 points here in the quarter.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
So switch
Pass
to the
to
center.
Washington.
Let him shoot from out there if he wants.
And here's ball. Brunson defending. Ball against Brunson. Ball no good. For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Quickly passes to Robinson. Washington against Brunson. Back to Robinson. 5 on the clock. Shoots it from the corner. Barrett
That's
can't
not a
hit.
great possession.
Charlotte trailing.
Let's gotta get back to our
Ball
simple
taking his time
pick and roll
here.
here with Brunson, especially Mitchell Robinson out there. Should be easy buckets.
Washington, a screen on Brunson. Ball passes to Washington. And Washington powers it
He's had a
through.
good game.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big
Pick
man
and roll.
not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now here's Brunson. Robinson finds Brunson. Screen by Robinson. Brunson with the finish inside.
Brunson sizing up the defense and
That's it.
good.
That's all we gotta keep doing here.
Operating in the pick and
Next
roll.
4.5 minutes.
Ball outside. Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
You got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments.
You know what a really good sport
Hold the
game,
right
speaking of that,
strings, that's what
are
they love to do.
just the. It's not a huge surprise. It's new to me just because I just got the Switch. But like these Mario sport games are, like Mario Tennis is sick. I had Mario Golf. I took it back. But even that was really well done. Like the physics behind it were really good. It was so good that I didn't want to keep it because it was like messing up my real golf swing. Like I was starting to develop a Mario Golf's like cadence and a Mario Golf just kind of like a swing routine, and I was like, no, this is not like my real swing. And like I literally took it back because it was too realistic
And the Hornets
as far as the
have their
physics
change
are
here.
concerned.
Williams is checked
And
in.
so anyway, that system's just really fun. Been playing Mario Odyssey. Pretty awesome game. I have the Zelda Breath of the Wild that I haven't played it a ton.
So it's the Hornets now, trailing by 5. Bridges against Randall. Stolen by Quickly.
Yes. Good job, guys.
Pass to Barrett. He tries for 3.
Get it.
Oh, he
There you
powers
go.
right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. Williams. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Team foul. Julius Randle at the line.
And that one misses. For Charlotte, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. And he lobs it up top.
that's me.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
The vision is elite. LaMelo finds his man for the bucket, and a great feed by the youngster.
Rozier against Quickly. Pass to Brunson.
There he is.
The basket drops,
Wow.
and he gets fouled on the shot.
I will
One
take
free
that.
throw coming his way.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with.
Ooh,
And
missed
look
it.
how engaged he is on both ends. I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Now here's Rozier. Pass to Bridges. The three-pointer off the mark. Randall against Bridges. And he's
I
headed
was trying
to
to
the
do a
line for
hop
2.
step
He
into
gets the
the,
whistle there.
into the key there.
It was a tricky move there by Randall, putting the defender off balance, and then he got that guy to foul.
Take free throws with him. Another good
At the line.
free throw shooter.
2 shots.
Pretty good at least.
The free throw drops for Randall.
I wish MLB The Show was better though. Going back to that, I mean, I
And
love playing
Randall
baseball
drops them
games. Really miss carryover saves.
The Hornets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Brunson against ball. Over Brunson. And here are the Hornets with another bucket.
And Ball makes the intelligent play, using the tried and true pick and roll to
So,
create an opening.
7-point lead. I mean, we want to choose some clock, but I mean, again, good looks. Good looks still king.
By Rozier. Back to Brunson.
That's a good look there.
Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot.
So that's the perfect thing, right? Just take some time off, but just gotta get some buckets
The
still.
ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And just try to make them, even if they score, just try to make it take
Now here's Ball.
a little more time than maybe they want.
Inside. Here's Bridges.
No.
Randall
There you
pulls
go.
down the board.
See if we can go a
Here's
little
Randall.
one-on-one
They'll bring it
here.
up for New York. Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by
Boy, that
Charlotte.
was a little
Ball's got
wild.
5 rebounds in the game.
That was not really what I was expecting him to do.
Washington outside. Back to Ball. There's the triple.
Okay.
And the rebound
Okay.
goes to the Knicks. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson against Ball. Brunson. That shot
Yeah,
missing.
it's not a good
nice
match.
G from Bridges.
But it didn't seem like Julius Randle was that open
Down low.
in the perimeter.
And stolen
There you
by
go.
Barrett.
Good D.
Minute
We're
32
good, we're
left
good.
in the final quarter.
Plenty of time.
Brunson with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. They double Randall.
Oh, wow. Get the ball down to him.
And a bit
Oh,
of a
Mitchell
foul
Robinson
ball.
just sitting there. I
And
couldn't get the ball out.
officials signal a jump ball here.
Sorry, Mitchell. Ah, I jumped too early. Hey, all right.
The kick out to Brunson. From deep three-point land. With 1 on the clock, it's
Yeah, we got
Barrett
time. We
on the
got time.
wing.
We got time.
Outside Brunson. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Barrett. Randall outside. Right side Brunson.
Oh,
the
what are you
steal.
doing? Wrong guy.
And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Something
7
that's
points.
evolved in this league. The level of strength training. Hayward can now
What was
easily
that?
muscle through contact.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hornets.
Out of bounds. Oh my gosh. Come on.
Timeout called. The Hornets.
Trying to
They're
lose this
losing by
game.
7. There's 42 seconds
Come on,
left to play
guys.
in the fourth.
Trying to stay undefeated in the in-season tournament. Try to get our 6th win of the year.
Washington with the ball. Now guarded by Barrett. He connects. Oh,
Huh?
and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Oh my, showing veteran poise. Rozier doesn't let the pressure get to him.
And Brunson, here we go. Off
Oh
target
my
at the
God,
rim.
Brunson, what the hell are you
Now
doing?
8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the inside. Ball. Money. What a beautiful
What
shot. Brings
in
him
the
within
world,
3.
guys?
And Ball doesn't feel any pressure. What a spot to step up and knock down the clutch J.
And they go
Oh
to the
my
intentional
gosh.
foul.
It shouldn't matter,
Free
but I
throws
mean,
good.
come on.
And that gives him a 4-point
Holy
cushion.
moly.
And he
Well,
cannot
it matters
convert
if we
on the
miss
second. That misses.
2 out of his last 3 free
Feels like
throws.
Brunson is made for these moments. He loves the spotlight being on him.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte.
How many timeouts we have? We have 2, so we're good there. They're out.
23 seconds left in the fourth.
All right, time to focus, guys. I'm going to take the center
doubt.
here.
They've got to get a quick bucket here.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Just showing some
Has it?
tremendous authority control.
Still want Mitchell Robinson shooting those, but I don't think I have a choice.
Of a little Ben Wallace action here from his years with
Hey, look at that, Ben Wallace
He's been
reference.
that much
That's
of
what
a
I was
force
talking about.
Rebounding the ball.
I haven't even heard that announced or that little nugget there before. Pretty cool. right, come on, Mitchell. Please make some of these.
He drops the first
go.
one, and that puts him up 5.
Well, Mitchell Robinson has really simplified his game. He's just focused on getting high percentage looks, being around the rim.
So it's not the worst thing. Make him run the floor.
Obviously blocking shots and deter guys from scoring on the inside. Does those two things very well.
Tipped.
Oh, no.
Passes to
What have I done?
Now Rozier beyond the arc. The 3 is up. Good.
Oh, my
and
gosh.
So it's the Knicks who come out on top.
That was not the prettiest closeout, but we'll take it.
Season tournament they are having so far.
It's a win, and it's a win while I was streaming, which, like, never happens.
It's very clear they are at their sharpest during these NBA.
So that's pretty cool. We'll take a quick look at the stats. I think I played pretty well. Admittedly, I get distracted. I start telling stories, reading the chat, and, like, half that game I wasn't even paying attention, but...
For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Berry.
I'm also kind of starving because I haven't had lunch yet. It's after 1 o'clock now.
And now we present the New Balance Player of the Game.
Hey, we talked about that at the start, though. Julius Randle is going to be our focal point here. Finally beat the Hornets. Happy with that. So let's see here. We only had 66 shots. That's really, really low for us. That's bizarre. We got to the free throw line a lot, but again, see, we don't follow as much. That I don't know. It's like the same setting, so it's just my play style. Maybe I just need to have the AI drive a little bit more. Something I can take a look at. 3-pointers. We were much more efficient than them. Points in the paint. Quite a few for them. Fast break points. I'm assuming we had way more turnovers. Let's see. Yeah, we had 19 turnovers and we still won. Wow. Sloppy. That's from streaming. Just not paying attention. 17 steals for them. Yikes. Not great. Let's see. Julius Randle, 23 and 10, so a double-double for him. 20 for Brunson, 5 assists. Nobody was really shooting super cold or anything. At least of the guys we've seen here so far. Grimes, that's nice to see him back. I don't know why he was back hurt, but it'll work. Quickly 12. Barrett, pretty spread out. Almost a double-double by Hartenstein. Almost a double-double by Mitchell Robinson. 3 block shots. 3 turnovers. He was 3 for 3 today, so that's nice. Hartenstein 1 for 1 at 3-point land. Again, just picking and choosing the spots there. Yeah, we shot pretty well today, so no huge issues there. Bridges 19. He had the 3rd quarter, so he just really started to take things over. Played really well. Mellow ball, some really nice passes, 12 assists for him. Yeah, we got the job done. Bridges 1 of 6 from 3-point land. Again, we're just kind of letting those guys who aren't great 3-point shooters go ahead and take them. Even ball, 3 of 9. Although we were trying to cover him more in the perimeter, so he is a good 3-point shooter. So, yeah, it's a win. We will take it. I think that puts us to 6 and 11. And that puts us to 4 out of our last 6. Where are we at here? 4 out of our last 6 games. Yeah, we'll take it. Next game is going to be those Detroit Pistons we were talking about quite a bit on the stream. Chemistry has improved a lot in this team. 81. I have that set to pretty challenging to keep chemistry high and trust and those sort of things. Again, just making it a little bit more realistic. But again, the sliders are up on Operation Sports. Thanks for watching. If you watched it this long, check those out. I'm on Twitter at MikeLowe47. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll be back soon next time. Talk to you then.